Yeah, okay. We were uh, we were discussing about item assignment. Okay. The main difference between tuple and the list is the tuple is immutable. That is, once you declare a tuple, you cannot change the data. Okay. Then after, similarly, you can let me create a tuple of numbers. Whatever the operations that you perform in list, it will be in tuple also, such as maximum, minimum. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you tell me what is the what will the maximum do for a list? What it will return?
This for the
1, comma,
the
1, comma, 2, comma, 3, comma, 4, 45, and write some numbers. See, I return some numbers. Then I'll check for maximum. Can you tell me the code for it? Print
T of
T of
maximum of T, sir.
yeah, max of T. Okay. See, it is returning 55, which is the biggest number. Then the minimum of T also will print it. Print min of T. So the minimum is 1. If I want to get the difference of maximum minimum, what should I write? Can you tell me? If I want to perform the difference of maximum and minimum number of the tuple.
Max of T minus min of T.
Yeah, good. Print of max of T
Minus min of
minus okay. See, the answer is 54. Okay. Then what are the different options that I told you in tuple? Can you recall?
len of
What?
length.
Count? Is it count? N? What is nth?
We can take it length also. Sir.
Length.
of
Ah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Length of the tuple. Okay. Can you tell me the code for it? Print
length of T.
length of tuple. That is length of T. Okay. Then after what is another? If you want to know the count of particular element, okay, how do we write it? It is a bit complex to before.
Dot
Yeah, first we'll declare a tuple, then after in the tuple dot, then count. Yeah.
count of
For
5.
that, okay. The 5 is repeated 5 times. Okay. Okay. Can I add all these elements in the list in the tuple? Can I add all these elements? For that, we'll be using loops. Are you familiar with for loop?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you elaborate it? How we use for loop? Can you tell me? How can we use it? In any language you can say, you can tell it. Either it may be C or if you know Java. In any
I know
language?
only Python, sir.
Yeah, okay. Do you know for loop in Python?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me how to use for loop? First we'll write for. Okay.
Sir,
Similar to if we are writing if, right? For writing if statement, we'll be writing if. Similar to for, we'll write for. Then after it is variable. See,
condition.
there won't be condition in for. We cannot write condition.
Sir,
For what?
sir,
For,
voice breakup.
yeah. Okay. What for means it will iterate through some numbers. Okay. First of all, let me tell you how to use for using to print some n natural numbers. See, before class I told range function, right? The range, it will returns series of numbers. Okay, I just go with it. I will explain you later. For I in range of 10. For I in range of 10, I'll write print I. Print I. See, here the I will iterate every time. It will go to next number. That is, range of 10 means it list. It will return a list that is of from 0 to 9. Yeah, from 0 to 9, the I will increase its iteration. If after one iteration, it will move to next element. What it will print? Can you tell me?
0, 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
In a single straight line, it will print from 0 to 9.
0.
Rakesh. Yeah, it will print like that. Rakesh, do you also familiar with for loop?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See here. Similarly,
Specified sequence కోసం కదా సార్ అది specified number sequence కోసం కదా సార్.
yeah, for if we know if we have the sequence, then we will be using for. If you know the condition, if you want to loop through it, then we will be using while.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you have the condition, then we will be using while. If you have just the sequence, then we will be using for.
For loop. Yes, sir.
Okay. Then after, see, there is another way to you write for loop. You can just, if you know the count of the numbers. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, if I want to print every element in the tuple, can you tell me the code? Any of you? If I want to print every element of the tuple, every element in the
place of I will take T.
Then it will print total tuple, right? It won't be printing one element. See, if I print T means it will give output as a tuple only. See here, print T means there is nothing. If I write like this, T of I means, see, it will iterate, right? It's from 0 to 9. First it will print T of 0. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Rakesh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Understand, sir.
If you write T means it will print the total tuple. If I write, if I write I means it will print 0 to 9.
0 to 9.
Yeah. If I write T of I means, it will print from 0th element to 9th element.
9.
Yeah, it is similar to like this only. Okay, I told you to access elements. I think I deleted it. Let me write the code for it. Print T of 5. Are you getting my point? It is similar to like this only, right? See,
Yes, sir.
T of I, here are T of 5. But it is looping through 0 to 9. Okay. Then it will print from 0 to, there are more numbers. What is the length of it? Let me print that also. See, the length is the first element. The length is 23. The length of the tuple is 23. Okay. For I in range of 10, then it will print 9 elements up to 9 index. Total it will print 10 elements from 0 to 9.
9.
Okay. See here 1, 2, 3, 45. What is the element? Is 2. The last element is 2. I think up to here it is printing. Let us check. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, up to this element, the tuple is being printed. The last elements are not printing. Can you tell me the code to print all the elements? Rakesh, can you tell me? See here. Here we have written 10. If I want to get the total tuple length,
T, sir. T, sir.
In range of t. See, we can use range function for a number.
Okay.
The t means it is tuple, right? Can you tell me, Monica? Manogna, can you tell me?
Sir, 24, sir.
Yeah, 24. Okay. Do you know the count? Length of the t? How do you know that? True or false? Let me check.
Just I count, sir.
Yeah, it is 24. Length 23 means it. We should write 20. No, Rakesh. It is 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. The length is 24, but the range should be of 23. Let me check.
No, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $23, sir.
Yeah, 23 only. Okay.
23 means 0 to 22, sir. Very good.
0 to 22.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for that, what should I write here? 23 I should write.
Yes, sir.
Okay. For this tuple, you told me it is 23. At ending, I write some elements. Every time would you count or what? We won't be counting,
sir.
right? Yeah. For that, what should we write? I already told you. The answer is front of you only. Manugna, can you see it? I just commented it. The answer is in front of you. We'll be using length of t. Is it fine? See, what is length of t? It will just give you the output of how many elements in that. Yeah. First, you said that there are 23 elements. See, it will write as range of 23. Range of 23. That means 0 to 22. It will print first element, second element up to 20 second element, 22nd element. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, I think there is another way to write that also. Write this tuple. There is another way. Let me decrease the length of the tuple. And I'll rewrite the code. Just give me a second. Sorry, Manogna, I misspelled your name. Okay, I just decreased the tuple length. Okay, Rakesh?
Yes, sir.
There is some noise near you, Rakesh. Sorry.
For me, I unmuted, sir. I think Manoj, sir.
No, sir. Nothing noise.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I just decreased the length of the tuple. Then after I'll iterate by using element through the tuple. Instead of using range, I'll write as for I in T, then I'll print I. It is another way. See, here the T is a sequence. What I told you, if you have the sequence, then we'll be using for. If you have the condition, then we'll be using while. Okay, Rakesh? Manogna?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah. Yes, we are. Yes, T is a there's a tuple is a sequence, right? See, this and this both will give same output. See,
Same
for I
answer.
in T, for I in range of length of T, both are same only. As it will iterate through a range in a range function, and we are printing the ith element, that is ith element of T, but we are printing. See, first the I will be 1, then it will be 2, then it will be 3, then it will be 45. But here the I will be 0 to a series of numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Then after we will be printing the ith element in the tuple. But here we'll printing I only, as it is the element of the tuple. Okay. Okay, here. Can anyone just tell me how I can add all the elements of the tuple? Can you tell me? Rakesh? Can you tell me the
Yes,
code?
sir.
Can you tell me the code to add all the elements in the tuple? Manogna, can you tell me to add all the elements of the tuple?
I will tell you, sir, but I don't know exactly.
Yeah, okay, no problem. You can try. First, you should try to write the code.
By
Yeah, tell me. Manogna.
sir.
Yeah. Just try it. Rakesh, can you try?
For sum of, sir.
Formula. There is no formula for it. There is no special function.
Sum of T.
There is no special function. There is no sum, I think. Let me try. There is no function in tuples. T dot sum. No. Sum of T. Okay, B is equals to sum. Okay, let me check. I think.
Function, sir.
Okay. Is it there? I haven't used it up to now. Let me see if it is right or wrong.
Yes, sir.
I don't know it up to now. I haven't used it single time in my life. Yeah, I think it is there, Rakesh. Sum of T. But I want you to write code for it. We won't be using sum here. Sorry, Rakesh. There is an input function.
Okay.
As we are coding, we should write the logic for it. There is a sum function. Okay, I haven't used it even once in my life. Sorry. Okay. Let me tell you this code, and then after you will be writing a table.
Sir, without it, we can use end function.
And function. And function.
I don't know exactly, sir.
While we using and we are using and to check operations, I think we'll be using to check operations, then only we'll be using and. If if you want to check both the operations, then we'll be using and. That is a logical operator here. Okay, let me
Yes, sir.
tell you the code. For I in T, for I in t. Okay, just let me declare a variable as sum. Sum is equals to 0. First of all, I'll initialize it to 0. Then after I'll write as sum is equals to sum plus I. Then after I'll print sum. Did you get the logic, Rakesh? Okay, I'll print sum.
Yes, sir.
Monica, did you get it?
Yes, sir.
No.
I
Okay.
understand, sir. అంటే అసైన్మెంట్ ఆపరేటర్ యాడ్ చేయొచ్చు కదా అంటున్నాను సార్.
Assignment operator.
యాడ్ అండ్
నాకు కోడ్ చెప్పు ఒకసారి.
అంటే సేమ్ ఇదే వస్తుంది సార్ వితౌట్ యూజింగ్ ఫర్
అసైన్మెంట్ అది అర్థం అంటే సమ్ ఫంక్షన్ వాడమంటున్నావా? ఇది ఇదా?
అంటే అసైన్మెంట్ ఆపరేటర్ లో యాడ్ ఎండ్ అని ఆపరేటర్ ఉంది సార్.
అవునా? కోడ్ చెప్పు.
అంటే ఐ డోంట్ నో ఎగ్జాక్ట్ కోడ్.
ఓకే ఓకే ఓకే.
మాకు చెప్పింది ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్పారు సార్. z ఈక్వల్స్ టు ప్లస్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు ఎక్స్.
Okay, I think they'll be using lambda functions. Asan, did they wrote any lambda there?
నో సార్, నో లాంబ్డా. అంటే ప్లస్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు రెండు పక్క పక్కన పెట్టి
Okay, okay,
z
okay.
ప్లస్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు ఎక్స్ అని రాశారు.
Yeah,
అంటే అదే
I
వస్తుంది
told you.
కదా.
Yeah,
Same.
I told you this.
Yeah, that
In comments, I told you the sum plus is equals to sum plus is equals to, I mean sum plus sum is equals to sum plus. I told you this. Okay. You are thinking of the same logic, right?
yes sir, it will be same.
Yeah, okay. If that's so, then print me the table of 3. Print a table of 3. Yeah, can you, any one of you can tell me the code for it? I wanted to print the table of n is equals to
input of
you will take input 3 directly. The user is not giving the input, you will take input 3. Okay, then after for the table I want up to 10. I want from first 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, up to 10, 3 10s are 30. I want up to 30. It is very easy, you can try it. Can you, Rakesh, can you try?
ట్యూపుల్స్ లో చెప్పాలా?
What?
Hello?
ట్యూపుల్స్ లో చెప్పాలి సార్.
There is no tuple. I am telling the question. I wanted to print. You can use anything. You can use just for. That's it. Is it fine? It is fine. You can write any logic. I wanted to print from 3 to 30, which are multiples of 3. That is 3 1s are 3. That is 3 2s are 6. 3 3s are 9. Like that. Rakesh, can you tell me? Can you try it? Okay. Okay. Should I tell the code?
సార్ నేను ట్రై చేయనా?
Yeah, I told you like that. I told you. Yeah, you just spell out. I'll type it.
Sir, n is equal to 3. n 3 అనేది ఇన్పుట్ తీసుకొని
n percentile equals to
ఫర్ లూప్ సార్.
పక్కన వాళ్ళు చెప్తున్నారు కదా, నువ్వు ఎక్కడ చెప్తున్నావు రా? పక్కన
డిసైడ్ చేస్తున్నా సార్.
పక్కన వాళ్ళు చెప్తున్నారు, నాకు వినిపిస్తుంది. సరేలే సరే సరే పక్కన వాళ్ళు ఎందుకు కానీ ఓకే వాళ్ళు కూడా వింటున్నారా?
లేదు సార్, వాడు
ఊరికి నువ్వు లాజిక్ అడిగావు చెప్పినాడా? సరే వదిలే, అలాగే ఎందుకు అడగడం, నువ్వు చెప్పు.
వాడికి చెప్పాను సార్ మామూలుగా.
సరే 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 నువ్వు చెప్పు ఇప్పుడు, లాజిక్ చెప్పు. అతను పైథాన్ లో చెప్పాడు కోడ్, సిలో చెప్పలే. నాకు ఆ లాజిక్ వినపడింది. సరే మనకు నువ్వేమైనా ట్రై చేయగలవా?
ట్రై చేస్తారు సార్.
అది ఫర్
బ్రాకెట్స్
బ్రాకెట్స్ ఉండవు ఫర్ లో బ్రాకెట్స్ ఉండవు. ఉంటే ఫర్ ఐ ఇన్ సిరీస్ ఆఫ్ నెంబర్స్ ఉంటుంది అంతే. ఫర్ ఐ అనేది వేరియబుల్. ఐ అని ఐ ప్లస్ నువ్వు ఏదైనా పెట్టుకోవచ్చు, జే పెట్టుకోవచ్చు, కే పెట్టుకోవచ్చు, యాప్ అయినా పెట్టుకోవచ్చు. ఫర్ ఐ ప్లేస్ లో యాప్ అయినా పెట్టుకోవచ్చు, ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. ఫర్ కన్ఫామ్ గా ఉండాలి, ఇన్ కన్ఫామ్ గా ఉండాలి, ఆ లాస్ట్ లో సీక్వెన్స్ ఉండాలి. ఫర్ ఐ ఇన్ ఓకే, మీకు రేంజ్ ఫంక్షన్ డైరెక్ట్ గా చెప్పా కదా. ఓకే ఓకే వావ్, ఓకే నువ్వు కోడ్ చెప్తున్నావు. ఓకే ఓకే ఫర్ ఐ ప్లస్ 1 మీకు ఇలా రాయొచ్చని తెలుసా? ఓకే సరే, లెట్ మీ తప్పు. ఫర్ ఐ ఇన్ రేంజ్ ఆఫ్ 10 print, okay, I'll write the code 3 asterisk I plus 1. Sorry, 2 times 2 I plus 1. It is the code. Okay, Rakesh, did you get it?
Yes sir.
You told this only, right?
Yes sir.
The same code.
Ade sir.
Yeah, no, let me tell you, Rakesh, the C
Zero range unna sir.
See, in C will be there will be initialization, there will be condition and incrementation. See what we have in Python, there is nothing here. There is no initialization, there is no condition, there is no incrementation. But in C we will be having all those three for loop. See, we'll be writing like this, right? For I is equals to 0 semicolon, there will be condition I less than 50 and again semicolon, there is an increment. See, like this, right? We'll be writing for loop in C language. Okay, then after there will be flower braces and you will write your code here. Rakesh, is it fine? Okay, Rakesh. Okay.
Yes sir.
Manogna,
Yes sir.
can you tell me the code to print all the odd numbers from 1 to 100? To print all the odd numbers from 1 to 100. Then is equals to, you just spell out, I'll write the code for you.
equals to 1 for loop.
N is equals to for loop
1, sir.
1. Okay. Then after
For
for
I
I
in
in range of
100.
100. Okay.
In
Print
odd numbers.
I didn't get you.
Odd numbers, sir.
What?
Odd numbers.
Odd numbers. Print odd number. Should I write like this? I am not. I am telling you to print odd numbers. That means 1, 3, 5 like that. I am not telling you to print odd numbers 100 times.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Odd numbers clear, sir.
Rakesh, can you tell me the code? Okay. Okay. Manogna.
సార్
Yeah. Tell me.
సార్ రేంజ్ ప్లేస్ లో అక్కడ 1,100 పెట్టండి సార్ అక్కడ
1,
100 అని చెప్పిలా 100 అంటే 1 to 100 కదా.
Okay. I think I haven't told you this, right? Did I told you?
Yes sir.
The start. I told you. Okay.
Yes sir.
Okay. Okay.
Next next sir, if I divide
Okay. If I
divide
okay.
Sir, divide plus modularity pattern.
2 modulus
That equals
Yeah. Modular 2.
2 not equals to 0.
Okay. Not equals to 0. Wow. Great.
Print n.
print is sir.
Okay. Great. I think there is no need to write n is equals to 1 here.
Sir.
Okay, let me run it. Yeah, it printed all the.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. See, I'll just improve the complexity of the logic. I wanted to print. Can you write code for prime numbers? Okay, can you tell me what is definition of prime number? Prime number definition. See, everything here mathematics only, and you need to know the definitions of everything. Okay, I'll give you that as a assignment like that. Just you go through it yourself. I wanted to print all the prime numbers from 1 to 100. Okay. Then after, if I wanted to print the multiples of 6, but not multiples of 2, is it possible? No, it is not possible. Okay, I want multiples of 7 which are not multiples of 2 from 1 to 50. Did you get my point? Did you understand the question?
Sir, can you please repeat the
Manogna?
question?
Yeah.
Question repeat chestara.
From 1 to 50. Okay. From 1 to 50, I want multiples of 7 which are not multiples of 2. See, I have from 1 to 50, I have 14, right? 14 is a multiple of 7, but it is also a multiple of 2, right?
2. Yes, sir.
Yeah. That conditions I want to neglect. That means 7 1 7 7 to the 14. You should neglect it, and 7 3 is a 21. Then I should print 21. I want multiples of 7 which are not multiples of 2.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. From 1 to 50.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Can you tell me the code for it?
But I in the range of
For I in
1 to 50.
1 comma 50 or 51. Okay, Rakesh. Can
51, sir.
yeah.
51.
Yeah, Rakesh, I have a doubt. I think I haven't seen it. See here, we have written 1 to 100. That means it will go from 1 to 99 only. Rakesh,
Yes, sir.
is it okay? We have written
Yes,
1
sir.
to 100. 1 to 100
Yes, sir.
means it will go from 1. It will start from 1 and it will end at 99 only. It won't see 100.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Okay, Monica, we just continue.
Yes.
If
I modularity
I modularity division
7
7
equals to 0
equals to 0
equals to 0, comma
colon
and modularity 2 not equals to 0.
okay, and I modular
I modularity
yeah
2 not equals to 0.
not equals to 0. Okay, is the logic correct, Rakesh? Is the logic correct, Rakesh? Can you see it?
Sir, correct గా తెలీదు అది.
Yeah, okay, you just understand it. What you are doing. What is the AND operator doing? It will check. It will be true when both the conditions are true. First of all, you are checking. You are checking whether the number is divisible by 7 or not. Okay, first of all, it is divisible by 7. Okay, if it is true, then it is also checking it is not divisible by 2. Okay, it is satisfying both the conditions, right? See, first of all, we will check 7. Okay, then it is true. Then it is not divisible by 2. It is also true. Then it will print 7. Then after 14. See, it is divisible by
7.
7. True. It is not divisible by 2. It is false. It is false. It is not divisible by 2. You wrote like that. No, the logic is like this.
Yes, yes, sir.
It is not divisible by 2. It is false. So it won't be printing 14. You wrote logic not equals to, which in fact it is negation.